Okay, so three things. Number one, it's the second time I'm shooting this video. Secondly, it's my birthday week. I'm shooting this the day after, which I think is quite a cool little present to myself and to those watching. And thirdly, do I know I have 30 minutes? Because my daughter's napping and I was like, let me shoot it now while she's napping. And yeah, this should be fun. So let's do this. Hi, my name is Omphile and welcome to the first official video for Convos on Canvas. Whoop, 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 whoop. It's been a long time coming, so I thought why not as a launch day do a get to know me video, like a meet me type of video, while also giving a brief introduction to Convos on Canvas, what it's all about. So let's get into it. So the first question on getting to know me, my name and its meaning. So my names are Omphile Botlhale Takalani. Omphile is Setswana for God gave us or God gave me. And then Botlhale is also Setswana for wisdom. So if you actually put the two names together, they form a complete sentence by themselves. God gave me wisdom or God gave us wisdom. Omphile Botlhale. And then my surname is Takalani. I'm married to a man from Venda. He speaks Chivenda, so Takalani is his surname. So the surname means happiness. Some people will be like, oh, I like Takalani Sesame. But yeah, Omphile Botlhale Takalani. I sometimes ask my parents if they knew my name would form like an actual sentence, like in conversation. If you're like, yeah, God is God, Omphile Botlhale. Or did they just randomly put the names together and they say it was random? Because out of all my siblings, I'm the only one with like the names that make a sentence. I'm just saying. But yeah, Omphile Botlhale is my name and Takalani my surname. Family and upbringing. So I was born in Pretoria. That's basically the capital of South Africa. Very nice, beautiful city. I was born specifically in an area called Garangua and then raised like 10 minutes from it in another place called Mabopane. I heard a guy call Mabopane Bobline like sometime in high school. I was like, oh, Bobline. But Mabopane, that's how I was raised. And then yeah, that was ages 1 to 7, lived in Pretoria. Then from ages 7 up until 18, I lived in a place called Rustenburg. That's in the province called Northwest. Some people call it Rusty Dusty. It is not a rusty or dusty town. Okay, maybe it's a little bit dusty, but very homey town, very lovely. Not as busy and crazy as we are now, which is back in Gauteng. But yeah, I love Rustenburg. Shout out to the Rustenburgers, forever home. My parents are still there. I love it. It'll always be home. So yeah, Rustenburg is where I was raised the majority of my life. I am from a family of 5. It is my mother, my father. I call them super mom, super dad because they're absolutely amazing super parents. And then I am the oldest of 3 sisters. I'm the oldest daughter. It's me and my 2 younger sisters. I don't know how my dad survived the household with 4 women in the house, but he did that. Love my family. Amazing supportive system. So yeah, I also just want to say shout out to all the older sisters. I see you, I hear you, I love you. We're holding it down. We got this. The next question is memories from my childhood. I've got really amazing childhood memories, especially from ages 1 to 7 when I was still living in Pretoria before Rustenburg. Not that I didn't have great childhood memories in Rustenburg, like from 1st grade to like 12th grade, but like the childhood memories I had, I think there's something about living in places like Garangua, Mabopane, where it's just like communities and it's young families and it's kids everywhere, cycling, having fun, creating memories, being outside. Kids of today need to learn to be outside. Like iPad kids, we love you, intelligent, but like there's something about kids who just live and play outside and get physical. I'm just saying. So childhood memories. I have a lot of memories specifically which involved swimming lessons, coloring, arts competitions, and just fun with kids in the neighborhood, like being on our bikes. I distinctly remember one afternoon my mom saying, okay, you're gonna start swimming lessons. She took me to the swimming classes, dropped me off, left. There I was at the swimming lessons, had my floaties on, in my costume, ready to go, really excited. What I remember is the swimming instructor picked me up and like threw me in the water. Threw me in the deep end, pun intended. I was fighting for my life. I mean, I wasn't drowning because the floaties were keeping me up, right? But there I am screaming and shouting for my mom like, Mama, Mama. And also like kids when you cry, we usually shout Mama, not Papa. I don't know why. Maybe some do, but there I was shouting Mama, Mama. And they watched me cry. I was wailing, I was crying. And I distinctly remember as I'm screaming and crying for my mom, like looking at them like, yo. It was like a man and a woman, the swimming instructors. And they were just talking and having a conversation. And there I am screaming like, Mama, Mama. And I remember just being like, okay, I'm not drowning, crying. I got tired of crying. stopped crying, and I just like looked around and was like, okay, I'm not drowning, I'm not dying, I can calm down now. And then I just looked at them, and then they just came close and like, okay, are you okay? You see, you didn't drown, are you ready to swim now? We're gonna start with the classes now. And I was just there like, are these people for real? But hey, after those lessons, a few months down the line, I entered into swimming competitions within my preschool. My preschool was called Robbie Rabbit. If anyone is watching this video and went to Robbie Rabbit, the preschool, back in like 1999, 1998, holla at me, let me know. But yeah, I did swimming competitions there, and I won't lie, I actually killed it. I distinctly remember, I think, coming first or second place, racing against all the kids. So I was a very good swimmer thanks to those swimming lessons. I also remember that specific night when I placed like in the top 3, and I genuinely believe it was either first place or second place. My mother will have to confirm. And I remember just driving back at night in the car, just looking at the different street lights and holding my medal. I was still like soaking wet in my hair, and I was like, wow, I did that. Like, I actually did that. I was so proud of myself. And my parents were also proud of me. Like, the swimming lessons paid off. Even if you're crying and screaming on that first day, they paid off. So that's a nice memory I have, childhood one, in terms of just enjoying the water. When I went back to Rustenburg for first grade to high school, I didn't swim as much. I actually didn't swim at all. I think, I don't know if it's a thing of swimming lessons weren't as hardcore. I know there was like a Virgin Active within my area when I moved, but even then, I don't think my parents maybe, I don't know, felt like they're that in depth with like teaching kids and the competition. So honestly, the talent kind of just left. I didn't pursue swimming that much. But the other childhood memory I have is definitely entering coloring and drawing competitions. My mom says I was a very artistic, creative child growing up. I'd enter coloring competitions within my preschool. I won a competition that was like a regional competition, according to my mom. She said I got like some coloring kit. Yeah, she says I was a very good drawing person and coloring person, and I guess if I won the competition for the district, that means something. So to this day, I definitely do enjoy coloring and drawing. I've got a mini sketchbook that I just let loose and have fun in. I mean, you can't judge my talent. Again, I recently went back to it just out of like a fun creative side to have. And like I mentioned before, just growing up with other kids in the neighborhood, I distinctly remember we'd grab our bicycles. So our parents were still studying medicine at the time, and they stayed in an area called Medunsa. It was like the housing residence side of the medicine school. And there were other young families and other kids in the area, and we had our bicycles. So we'd sometimes like climb on our bicycles, ride the area, have fun. And the one time we rode up to some building, I believe it was one of the Medunsa campus's buildings. I don't know how we got inside that building. I just know we got inside. As kids, we ran up and down the steps, and then we set off the alarm. Clearly, set off the alarm. All I remember is us running downstairs, like running down the building, quickly getting on our bikes and like cycling away from the building while like looking back, like, are the cops gonna come? Is anyone gonna come? Do the cameras catch us? I think if they had cameras back then in 1998 on the building, they probably were like, these kids set off the alarm. But that was fun, riding our bicycles, trying new ice cream spots with our bicycles, riding down the streets on a hot summer's day. Yeah, those were very good memories. When it comes to more childhood memories, after we now moved to Rustenburg, so first grade to like primary school, high school, it was mainly chilled. I'll be honest, where I lived was now more suburby, like more of the suburbs. So I don't know, something about suburbs versus areas like Garankuwa, Mawopane, where there, you know, like it's you in your yard, you don't really know the neighbors. I think because everyone has like high walls and it's high gated communities, that I guess it's a lot more introduction and a lot more effort to like play with the kids. But yeah, I was mainly indoors, and then I'd have school friends, and that's when obviously after school, birthday parties, weekends, we'd hang out, have fun, play together. But I found ways to keep having fun, especially with my siblings. At least I had two younger sisters, so we'd have fun, whether it's like playing music and shows on TV and watching movies together, or just going outside to like play games. That was at least fun. Education and career path. As mentioned, after making the move from Pretoria to Rustenburg, I did my primary school, high school at a school called Fields College. Shout out to the Fields College people. Hopefully still a great school. I believe it is. It raised us and it did a very good job at that. So went to Fields College, did my matric there. And then I went back to Pretoria for varsity at the University of Pretoria, also known as TICS. That's where I did my BCom accounting degree, BCom as in Bachelor of Commerce in Accounting Sciences, and then did my degree. Then I did my honors in the same course. Today would be called Postgraduate Diploma in Accounting Sciences. Did that after my degree. That I actually did at UNISA. Let's pause here. This thing of people hating on UNISA, I don't know, like thinking like, oh, okay, UNISA, it does have challenges. It wasn't easy studying at the University of South Africa, but I did it and I came out strong. And then after doing my degree honors, which I will say felt like a very long period of my life. Okay, I was fighting for my life for that degree on honors, did it. And then I went to go do my chartered accounting articles at a Big Four accounting firm. Had a lot of fun there, learned a lot. The thing about corporate and Big Four firms, you will definitely learn a lot of skills, get a lot of knowledge that you can also end up applying in your own personal life and your own personal ventures that you do. So that was a really good time of my life. After articles, I still stayed in the accounting auditing profession, so to say. So that is mainly my career path that's been happening. So yeah, although my background is mainly in the accounting auditing profession, the number crunching, I'm also very passionate about the creative side of the art life when it comes to, I guess, film and photography and digital creation and editing, as you can see now. So yeah, that's one thing I'm definitely also having fun with currently. Other passions and things I enjoy. Number one, I enjoy really good food. Like, give me a good burger and fries, give me a good cake and fries, give me a good pizza, give me a good seafood pasta. I enjoy food. Not only do I enjoy food, I enjoy exploring good food at nice, vibrant spots. So that's why, I guess my second point, I enjoy visiting nice, vibrant places that have to do with music and visuals and just connecting with people and community. So that's why I love a very good spot for a coffee shop. I enjoy going to the market with family and friends. I enjoy visiting places like the museum or art gallery, just learning about like the arts and the history behind it and the creators behind it and the story behind it. Any good vibrant spot that I can enjoy with family and friends, take me there. Lastly, I also enjoy music, like really good music. My husband is actually a singer-songwriter in the Christian faith community. He sings about faith and also love and encouragement and inspirational music. Very crazy, amazing creative. He inspires me. So I think me enjoying music and having a husband who's in the music industry, that's a bonus. I actually myself also used to play the guitar. I started with the acoustic guitar, then I transitioned into the electric guitar. I actually started playing the guitar because back at church when I was in youth, I was part of the like band for youth. So yeah, absolutely enjoyed playing the guitar. Electric guitar specifically is my favorite. I would just be in my bedroom, rock it out, practicing on my guitar, write a few songs. Not that I ever released them like my husband, but I definitely enjoy playing an instrument. I think if I wasn't playing the electric guitar, I'd definitely be playing the piano. Absolutely love the piano too. And you know what? I think if I was the president of like a country or I could help make like world rules, I would say every human on earth should at least play one instrument. Just one instrument. There's something about playing music and engaging with it and being able to just engage and do it that I think just expands the human mind, and it's just a beautiful thing to do. So I'd highly recommend every human on earth to at least try one instrument, just one. And yeah, life got busy, hectic with school, work, family and all that, so I definitely want to go back to playing the electric guitar. It's absolutely a beautiful instrument, I think. Next question. My little family. I deliberately spelled little like that. So I am happily married to my husband. His name is Denga. The world knows him as Kendi Music, as the singer-songwriter, like I mentioned. Amazing husband to me. God made him for me. Like I know some people be like, there isn't the one. There's people God will lead you to. God led me to that man. Absolutely love him. And we recently became parents to our beautiful baby daughter. Her name is Onaka. That's Chivenda for God is beautiful. Or she is beautiful, because she really is beautiful. That is my little family. Love them to bits. My faith. I am a Christian. I grew up in church, you could say. Like most people of the faith, we had our parents drag us to church. My mom specifically dragged me to church. Amazing time, like in Sunday school and all of that. But then, you know, as you grow up, you figure out life, you figure out what is the meaning of life, what is life beyond self and purpose. So I'd say in high school, that's when I made a more personal decision to accept Christ, follow him, and do life with him. And yeah, thankful for Jesus and the cross and for his love. So yeah, I don't know I'd be without him. No joke. The fact that I'm already like navigating life with its craziness, I'm thankful to be navigating it with him. Next question, favorite color. This question isn't easy, although people can look at my cupboard and be like, you have a lot of black clothes and white and neutral colors and color here and there, so it's not hard. But I feel like every color has like a purpose, and you know, like if you had to ask an artist as they're painting, what's your favorite color? They'd probably be like, that's impossible to answer as an artist. But I'm not a crazy artist, so I will say my favorite color is black, as you can tell, and also my cupboard has a lot of black stuff. I'm not sad or anything, I just think it's like such a classy color. And white, I feel like I can group these two colors because they go so well together, but black, white. Purple is definitely a top 4 color, I'd say. I just think it's such a royal color, and the different tones and hues of like purple, I just think they're so calming and nice and beautiful. So purple. And lastly, orange. Orange for me is like such a vibrant color. When I see it, I get happy, I don't know, just like excited. So it's that pop for me. My cupboard doesn't have a lot of orange clothes, maybe because I think it's also hard for me to sometimes find orange clothes. Can I just say, I was in store for my birthday, which was okay, like 3 days before my birthday. I was like, oh, let's do birthday shopping. And I walked into the store, which I love, I will not name it. I got amazing stuff from it. But as I looked across the whole store, all I saw was black, white, and brown tones. I was like, guys, I'm looking literally, I want something to catch my eye, whether it's purple or orange or pink. But to be fair, maybe we're going into autumn, so the stores are like cancelling out on color. But I think you can still wear color in all seasons of life. Literally because of the feeling it gives you, you know? But hey, yeah. So those are my favorite color. Black and white. I'll group it, orange and purple. If I had a superpower, what would it be? Firstly, I would not want to read people's minds. Have you heard some of the things people say? Now imagine being able to read their minds 24/7. I go crazy. I don't know how God does it. I'm just saying. Secondly, I will not be invisible, because if I'm rocking a fire outfit, I want people to like be able to see it, like, oh, that's a fire outfit. So if I'm invisible, yeah, no. So if I had to have a superpower, I would make, that's my baby, I don't know if you heard her. So if I had a superpower, I would make different fruits and vegetables like grow instantly, like randomly from different plants or trees, like me walking up and then just stretching my hands like airbender vibes, and then the trees like moving, and then all the fruits and vegetables like instantly just growing. That would be me. Also, I think that's a great superpower because I'd be able to end world hunger to some degree, like going to all the different countries and then raising my hands and then the different fruits and vegetables just instantly growing. And also in today's economy, fruit, like organic fruits and vegetables are expensive, and listen, it's not easy to afford them. So I would genuinely be helping the world become a better place. And even if traveling with the Avengers, they'd be like, yo, we hungry. I'd be like, shh, like, yo, let's eat. Supper's ready, you know? So I think, yeah, if others in the airbender things can do like fire and water and wind, I'll just do plants and trees. I'll do nature. I will grow whatever's needed from nature. That's a great one. I think that's a beautiful superpower. And the main question is, why did I start Convos on Canvas? I started Convos on Canvas because I wanted to be able to build community through creative conversation that was centered around relationships, faith, and purpose. With regards to the 3 main topics, when it came to relationships, I am someone's child, I'm a sibling, I'm a spouse, I'm a colleague, I am within community, and my most recent favorite one, I'm a parent, and all these relationships to me are important. When it comes to faith, as I've mentioned before, a lot of things I do are impacted by my faith. I believe the Bible is the most challenging book I've ever read. Not only does it show me how imperfect I am, but it stays reminding me of Christ's love for me and just how to do life in a challenging world that we live and experience, that is full of pain, full of hurt, of doubt. My faith honestly keeps me going. The topic of purpose, this has to do with the careers, the projects and passions that we have while navigating them within the ordinary everyday life and knowing that it has a purpose. Whether you're doing it as a mother, a wife, a student, whatever it is you're doing it as, but just knowing that it is beyond yourself and has an impact beyond yourself. And yeah, it's just leaving an impact, even if it's for that one person on this planet. And also, as you would have noticed, I'm passionate about visuals and arts and film and photography, as I've mentioned already. So I thought, why not incorporate this creative side within conversation? And yeah, I guess hence the creative conversation aspect of Convos on Canvas. So Convos on Canvas has been a long time coming. When I started YouTube, I was nervous. I was like, I don't even know how to edit. I don't even know how to upload. So when I started YouTube, you would have noticed on my channel, I was mainly doing vlogs, and that was mainly for me to get over my fear of like the shooting and editing and speaking in front of a camera and all of that, which isn't easy. It can be nerve-wracking. But I always knew I wanted to do a segment on my social media platforms, not just YouTube, but I guess every other social media platform I have that would just engage in conversation that can be challenging, that can be encouraging and inspiring, just honest. So on this week of my birthday, I am happy to officially have the first video that would be launching Convos on Canvas. So hopefully you are here to stay, you enjoy it, and we can engage in fun, creative conversation about relationships, faith, and purpose. Okay, last few questions on getting to know me. Let's get into it. Most embarrassing moment. So I was at the University of Pretoria, like I mentioned. I was doing first year. I was taking part in a class, like a computer literacy one. It's those subjects, you know, that they throw in first year for like additional things. So it was a computer one, and I get in class is starting, the lecture is going. We are by our seats with our computers, and we're on our rocking chairs. Well, the ones that spin and like recline a bit for your back. So I'm sitting on my chair and I was like, wow, this is really comfortable, and there I am like spinning on it. Not a lot, because obviously the lecture is you know, busy. I just spent once, and then I started like feeling it, like how far back it goes. It's like, wow, it's so good for the back. I don't know why in my brain I was like, I want to see how far back it goes because it feels so good, like, you know. And as I am pushing back, I don't know, I decided to push further. I pushed further, and I literally backflipped with my chair. It was sudden, it was fast, it was instant. I fell and I quickly got up. I didn't even take time to comprehend like what just happened. I fell, immediately got up, sat up, and I just looked down and I just acted like I'm still typing. Of course, the lecturer stopped, the whole class stopped. At first they were like, what is that? Then they looked to be like, oh, it's her. Yeah, I think I heard like a small giggle from someone, but then a lot of, are you okay? Are you okay? I was like, yeah, thanks, I'm fine. The lecturer was a bit like, okay, and they just continued. We walked out of class and my friends were like, yo, what happened there? And I was like, guys, I was just trying to test out the chair if it's good for our backs. That's all I was doing. But yeah, that's an embarrassing moment, definitely. Guilty pleasure song or TV show. I absolutely love Grey's Anatomy. I initially started Grey's Anatomy, I think I was maybe in like 6th grade or 7th grade. So it wasn't even from like season 1 when I started. It was like maybe season, I'd say 7 or 8, and then I didn't finish it till season 21 like there is now. I think I finished it maybe just before varsity got hectic, so maybe like season, I'd say maybe 11 or so. Absolutely love Grey's Anatomy. Let me say one thing. Before there was Spotify and TikTok and ways to like search music, what's the other one? SoundCloud. Before there was that, there was Grey's Anatomy. To be able to watch a show and then hear like amazing music. And then when hearing the song that you love, you quickly either went on your phone or your computer, typed in the lyrics that you heard in the song on Google search, and then the song would pop up and then you play it on YouTube. That's how we navigated finding music. Before Shazam and Spotify and all of that. And then of course, I think just before I left for varsity, like matric or like 11th grade, that's when I'd hear a song and then I'd like do Shazam and like, you know, Grey's Anatomy is playing and it's like hooked me up with really amazing songs. That's where I discovered gems, amazing songs. Adele, I think I heard her first time on Grey's Anatomy. John Legend, some of his songs were from Grey's Anatomy. Did Coldplay have a song on Grey's Anatomy? I can't remember. But listen, they had gems on their soundtrack, okay? Also, I stay crying on the episodes of Grey's Anatomy. I stay crying. And you know what? I love it. I love crying. My husband, sometimes when we go watch a movie or show, because apparently when he met me, I was tough. I was an independent, tough woman who doesn't cry, who doesn't like crying in front of him. But he says, like, I cry a lot. Whether that's a series or a movie or a show. I don't even, post Baby, I just cry more. No, before Baby, I cried a lot. And you know what? It's good to cry. So Grey's Anatomy allows me to have that outlet of just crying. And I can relate to it with so many things. Listen, like, yeah, anyway, we'll get into a breakdown of Grey's Anatomy and life lessons in future. I think we should. That's my guilty pleasure TV show. Childhood nickname. I've had a lot of nicknames. Don't ask me why. But I guess the few nicknames I can think of off the top of my head is my aunts and uncles. They like saying umpi, umpi, umpi. So instead of umpile, they'll be like umpi, umpi, umpi. I don't know why PPP has to happen, but that's one of my nicknames. I've had Pile, I've had Omps. Yeah, I don't want to get into other ones because yeah, my friends know it and I'm just like, why are you calling me that? But I've had so many nicknames. But if you see me, it's Omphile. Next question is, if I wasn't in accounting or auditing, where would I be? I would definitely be a ballerina. I think that's from my love of music and dancing. So I don't know if I said before, but back in my youth days at church, we used to have a dance crew, okay? Like actual hip hop, block wave dance crew. We danced to like 116, Yola Craze, KB, Andy Minogue, coming in hot. Deal. We used to dance to them, okay? 116. Also, they need to come back to South Africa. Hey guys, if you're watching this, please come back to SA. Yeah, so I used to crump also. I used to crump. So when I say I'd be a ballerina, if I wasn't in auditing or accounting, I mean it. There's something about ballerinas, like the way they just dress, number one, and the way they're just able to like move their body, the way they have core strength, body strength, the way they just dance in such a beautiful, smooth, almost majestic manner. I'm just like, you know what? I'd be a ballerina. I really would. And also I'd have those amazing legs. I'm just saying. If not that, I'd be playing the electric guitar full time. I'd be traveling with maybe Coldplay, who knows, or my husband. I mean, it's not too late with my husband maybe. And I'd be playing the electric guitar. I absolutely love it. Yeah. If not that, I would probably be an artist. I think if I stayed in Pretoria during my childhood days and my mother and father put me through actual like art school or like intense art lessons, I definitely would be an artist. I'm not kidding. I'd be an artist. So yeah, those are the things I'd be involved in. Maybe it's not too late for me. I mean, I'm just saying, maybe it's not too late. Coffee or tea? First of all, especially in the corporate space, why do we brag about being on the 5th cup of coffee at like 11 a.m.? Not good. Listen, I'm a tea person. I love tea. It's just so homey, it's so warm. It's just calming. So I love tea. I love a good vanilla rooibos tea, or just plain rooibos tea. That's my favorite with honey. Listen, I feel like I'm in heaven. I'm calm, and I don't do tea a lot, but usually when I'm cold or I just need to calm down, I have tea. It's absolutely fun. So please guys, do more tea than coffee. Okay, but if I had to go on the coffee side, I love a good chai latte or a flat white. So yeah, if I had to go the other side, the other forbidden side, I would do a good chai latte or a flat white. Last get to know me question. One thing on my bucket list is to definitely go to Greece. Listen, that place is so beautiful, and not just go by myself, like with family and friends and have like a long table on the beach and just enjoying like the sunset and the views. Like Greece is so beautiful. I would love to go to Greece. That's on a bucket list. But my main bucket list thing before Greece is I told God I want to see majority of Africa before I leave this planet. Africa is so beautiful. It's rich in culture, it's rich in language, it's rich in amazing, beautiful people who are just everyday people trying to strive for a better life. In the midst of its challenges, they just are incredible humans. Yeah, man. And the food in Africa, even in South Africa, I'm just saying. So yeah, I'd definitely like to see majority of Africa before I leave this planet. I've obviously done South Africa. I've done Lesotho, my cousin, when she was getting married there. And also I think we went to go just visit there for fun with my family. I've done Swaziland. Then I was like very young. It was also for a wedding, I believe. And then I've done Botswana. I've got family there, but also recently we went there to just go explore the Chobe River and just see the beautiful animals and landscape in Botswana. When we went to Botswana, we then went to Zimbabwe for the Victoria Falls. So it wasn't a long trip, and it was like quick in and out, but Zimbabwe I've been to. And yeah, and then I mean I've been to Mauritius. Because like not far from Africa, but I've been to Mauritius. But I want to see majority of Africa. I'd love to see majority of Africa. That's definitely a bucket list thing to do. So yeah, watch the space. And that marks the end of my meet me, get to know me video and introduction to Convos on Canvas. Hope you enjoyed the video and can't wait to have more conversations on Convos on Canvas. And yeah, don't forget to comment, to like, to subscribe, and can't wait to see you guys in the next video. I think my daughter would appreciate this drawing. I mean, she might say I can draw better as a 10-month-old, but I think it's cool. Bua? What's up? What's up? Don't bump the lights. Ooh. I'm gonna show you my drawing and you'll tell me what you think of it. Okay, so I am done doing a mini sketch drawing of the launch, to celebrate the launch of Convos on Canvas. Don't judge it. This is like my free sketchbook, okay? Are you ready to see my drawing? I'm gonna show my daughter first before I show you guys. How does it look? You're speechless, hey? It's that good. Are you speechless? Maybe a bit too speechless. Yeah. Do you like my drawing? Yeah. It's pretty, hey? Shall we show the people? So this is the sketch I did just to celebrate Convos on Canvas. So this is my drawing. Convos on Canvas. Hopefully the camera isn't showing it flip reverse. That'd be so awkward. But anyway, this is my drawing. I wrote the Convos on Canvas. I mean, that's the color of the main color, as you've noticed through also my visuals. Orange, Convos on Canvas. And then that's me from today. I tried to draw my earrings. Like you see those two earrings. Those are the two earrings and my necklace, which is over here. I don't have red lips, but I mean, I wanted the lips to pop out, stand out. Don't ask me why I'm wearing like a black top and then it's awkward by the arms. Initially, I had drawn my arms, but then the shade was a bit actually different from my face. I was like, oh, let's just make it all black. So it was a bit of a mistake then. But anyway, that's me with Convos on Canvas. And I did little dots around me just to like celebrate. They're like celebratory dots, so to say, for today. But yeah, so that's my picture of the day. Convos on Canvas. Don't judge. I'm going back to my drawing skills. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. See you on the next video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. See you. People be sweating under these lights. Yo. Okay. And also to some degree, that's a great superpower. Are we okay there? I'm recording. I told you I have 30 minutes. That's my daughter and her father. I like it. I like the setup. Should we move this a bit to the right? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.